Sheriff Thaddeus Cleveland is back with us. He's the sheriff in Terrell County, Texas. He has been on the front lines of this immigration crisis at the border and the influx of migrants we've seen. So you're living it day in, day out. Sheriff, thanks for being with us again. I'll talk about those instances and the squatting in a moment, but I want to start with something new here. You were part of the arrest of an asylum seeker who's now in custody, accused of smuggling illegal migrants into the U.S., and we've got some images of the car they were in. Tell us how this all went down.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, Marni. And first of all, that was actually one of my newly hired deputies that made that stop last night. And he's actually funded through Governor Greg Abbott's Operation Lone Star. So again, that Operation Lone Star is having tremendous impact down here in my county. But no, he encountered a vehicle. The vehicle actually had license plates that were registered to another vehicle. So that gave him, the suspicion to go ahead and make the stop. And when he went up and encountered the driver, noticed the illegal aliens in the back, which were four, and went ahead and made that arrest for illegal alien smuggling. Then we found out that the driver of the car is an asylum seeker from Venezuela, and he will be charged for illegal alien smuggling.
Did they resist arrest? What went down when the officer pulled him over?
This one they didn't. They actually pulled over. My deputy let me know that he led him on a bit of a pursuit, and that typically happens out here. But usually what they do is they will abscond. They will all open the doors and just run out. And they didn't in this instance, which was good. And he was able to apprehend everybody that was in the smuggling event.
So everybody's safe. Where are they now, Sheriff?
So the four illegal aliens that were being smuggled were off of Mexico. They were turned over to Border Patrol. And out here, we catch, as I've told you many times, mainly people from Mexico. So they will be returned to Mexico. Because, as I've mentioned, this current administration will let anybody in the world come to the United States freely, except people from Mexico. They still get sent back, which is very odd, right? But going back to the driver, he is currently in my jail, and he will be prosecuted under Operation Lone Star.
Is he someone you all have encountered before? Because what we're hearing is more and more stories. You face them once, they get away, they're back in custody or trying to do it again.
And Marni, that's a great question. We have not encountered this specific one before, but we have encountered many other asylum seekers that make their entry in the United States, are released. Then they start working for the cartels, and they start coming into my county as well as other counties along the Texas border and start smuggling. So first time for this one, but we have seen this type of smuggling with asylum seekers before.
What did they have with them? I mean, did they have weapons? Did they have drugs? Anything that was confiscated as evidence?
No, ma'am. No weapons, no drugs. However, we have seen an increase in weapons through the last couple of years. And typically, it's not those that are being smuggled. It's the drivers that are coming down to pick up the illegals. And what I've kind of learned is it's not that they're scared of us. It's the drivers are typically scared of the ones that they're actually smuggling, which to me is kind of comical. But
yeah, interesting. Where were they headed, Sheriff?
They were headed to Houston, Texas.